conversation. They watched film during the summertime, so that conversation and that chemistry was still there. We just wasn't, on the field.
Any of the younger guys caught your eye so far?
Well, I mean, just the wide receivers in turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, both the guys that we're bringing in, Felton Davis and Darryl Stewart. I mean, they both have strong hands. Felton with his size. He can be overwhelming. And once he gets stronger, and he's got speed. He's just got to, like I said, tall guys. You got to develop him in the weight room a little bit. I got to lean on Coach Manning to get him bigger and stronger, because once you do, and he can take the pushing and the shoving and all that things that happen, on the line of scrimmage. Once he gets squared away with that, then you can evaluate. Right now it's kind of hard because, like I said, a lot of DBs can get up under his pads. Once he learns how to control that and manipulate DBs a little bit more with strength and route setup, then he'll be solid.
Coach, thanks.
Oh no.
Burbridge
Doing
like
well.
he's doing really well right away.
Doing really well. Like I said,
Surprising you that even just because he needed to get in shape a little bit?
No, think about it like this. Like I said, when he was injured, when he first got here as a freshman, he went through surgery and came right back for the Central Michigan game and played. So he's a quick healer. I wasn't expecting him to be gone long. And shoot, if anything, if it's bothering him, he won't tell me. So I'm having to try to pull it on him and maybe pull back, to just be smart with him. But the kid's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's fired up. He don't want anybody taking his reps either. So it's fun seeing it. It's fun seeing that out of him now.
Well, we've talked about the whole year. Do you have to? Is someone going to be Tony this year? Or not necessarily necessary for the offense to do well. Do you think it's looking more like a collective, or is a guy like him or Kings possibly going to be a guy who can get 60 catches?
It's just the rhythm of the game. I can't look in the future on that one. It's kind of hard because it's just really more, how Connor gets into his rhythm and, and the trust that happens with the wide receivers. That's kind of on them as the game goes on. But these guys are ready to take it to that next level. Everyone thinks that they can be that guy. And I'd rather them having them thinking that they can be that guy and take it to the next level than having to try to convince them that they are.
We think the top five is pretty much solid.
Yeah. It's starting. Troop's in there, DeAnthony, of course. And Monty.
Monty would be six,
come on, you got to put Monty in there.
In the six, right?
Yeah.
That's your thing. You kind of find that six guys.
Yeah, you got to try. Yeah.
Can anyone get into there from behind right now?
Well, right now it's always going to be tough. It's going to be tough. For a young, a truly young guy to get in there and put himself in a position where these guys know all the positions. I put every last one of these wide receivers in odd situations, formation-wise and things of that nature. So they have to learn. In that top six, they know what they're doing. They can make adjustments. So, it's going to be hard. But, like I said, as these young guys continue to get in the weight room, get a little bit stronger, and it all depends on how fast they start playing once they know the offense. That's what you wait on. You can't, until the light switch comes on, it's hard. You got to rely on some of the older guys.
What have you seen from Madaris? He's always been a guy with a ton of
Yeah.
What have you seen from Madaris?
Like I said, I sound like a broken record, but he's playing really aggressive right now. He's switching back from X to Z, every different series, and he's executing. So it's fun to kind of see that, but it's fun even to have that conversation and that dialogue with him. And he's like, Coach, you can put me wherever you want. And I'm like, that's great to hear, because the more you can do in our offense with that, the more valuable you are.
When did you see that comfort level of the offense? I know that was the kind of thing where he was comfortable in some situations, but when did it really kind of click on for him?
I think this summer, really and truly, he was able to kind of go through the summer. He had been at the X for so long, and he took the summer and he worked the Z, and I think coming out of that, with throwing with these guys in the summertime, it's really helped him and helped his confidence. So, like I said, he's seeing situations, he's understanding the situation, and he's asking questions about it. That's what's fun.
How much of an X factor in all of this is Nicholson? You want him, though.
Yeah, well, when he first came through the door, I wanted him. But, when you deal with an athlete like that, like I said, he can do anything at any time. So, like I said, it's just a matter of, once he's more and more comfortable with the defense, then probably Coach D will say, hey, go over there and mess around with the offense. So it's just, when they find that he's totally comfortable, because he can play. There's that skill set. There's no denying that skill set over there.
If he's over on the offensive side, do you think he gets in the top six like 4 times?
I don't want to get into that type of conversation, but he's got starter ability. So But again, it always goes back to how they learn it.